of stampinwithcandice.com live, coming to you from Hiram, Utah. Today it is August 18th. Beautiful day outside today. Very hot. I don't know if it's hot where you are, but it is very, very hot where I am. Been super dry, lots of fires. Been a little bit kind of crazy lately around here with the number of fires going on. But um, it's been, I guess, extra super busy for me. If you don't know much about me, my daytime job, I guess, other job, whatever, is I manage a hotel. And where the fires are located, we've had a lot of firefighters staying with us at the hotel. So it's kind of a little crazy, and they're never sure how long they're going to be there. So we're happy to have them, though, and help them. And we're grateful for them fighting all the fires in the nearby canyons. So anyway, I hope you all are having a great night. I kind of mentioned I have been very, very busy. My niece is having a baby. I'm so excited for her. It is her first, and we are having a baby shower for her on Saturday. And so I've been making some fun projects for her. If I get a minute, I'll share a little bit. They're not quite finished yet. And so I've been very, very busy doing that. And I was like, oh, it's Monday. And I had just gotten my paper pumpkin, and I thought it would be fun to open it and actually create. Um, you can see it's still in the plastic. So we're going to get this opened and create live for you today. And you can kind of see some of my thought process as I go through these. Usually I share them after the fact, and I am actually proud of myself. I've been really good at actually creating and sharing with them. I do have lots of them that are stacked up that I need to go through and create and do the projects in them. I love having them, but I will say I haven't always been great about creating with them, especially when I went back to school and was focused on school and stuff. But I've gotten them every day since they were originally released. I don't know how long ago. It's been quite a while. I need to look it up and see how long we've had Paper Pumpkin. But I do have every single Paper Pumpkin that has been released. So that's kind of fun. I'm actually celebrating 20 years as a demonstrator this November. So it's amazing how quickly time passes and you know goes by. We have school starting this week. I'm not ready for that. Some of you have already started, but anyway, I'm going to switch cameras and get started here. I did take the packaging off. If you haven't got Paper Pumpkin before, this is our standard Paper Pumpkin. Sorry, I'm going to adjust my camera here just a little bit here. This is our standard Paper Pumpkin box that we get. Sometimes we get fun boxes. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Sneak under here. This one's actually empty, believe it or not. At least it should be. All my stacks of paper pumpkins. This one, you've seen the projects I created with it, hopefully. If not, go check them out on my, yeah, the only thing left in here is the stamp set that is in here. And instructions. But sometimes we have special ones that come in fun little boxes like this. But this is the standard one, and I have a lot of these boxes. So let's open it up and find out what's in here. We did get a special free stamp set. It's something that we see quite often in I think it's this month in August, because if you've been with them, um, it's like their birthday anniversary. So a lot of times they'll send us a free one. So I'm pretty sure this is the free stamp set. It looks like it's a little teapot and some flowers. It says, "You're simply the best. Thank you for your constant friendship and listening ear, and always here for you." And then this is the stamp set that comes with it. If you start as a paper pumpkin the first time, you do get one of the blocks the first time that you get it. After that, if you want more blocks, you can get more. You see me use these ones, the little bit thicker ones. I do like the thicker ones better. I do still have several of these. If you get some of our different kits, you'll get some of these thinner blocks in the kits as well, just so you're aware. I usually get a spot, a Stampin' Spot. This one is Secret Sea, which is one of the new in colors. If you haven't had a chance to look at them, this month is the perfect month to check those out because the in color products are on sale. That includes the inks, the papers, ribbons, accessories, stuff like that. So definitely check out that sale. You can order online at candiceanderson.stampinup.net. And that is Candice, like Candice Anderson, and Anderson with an O. We're going to move the box out of the way. It always comes wrapped in this fun paper. I have tons of this paper. It goes in presents all the time. I just move it out of the way. Um, when we get in the other special boxes, sometimes you get some different colors, so that's always kind of fun. And it comes all pre-packaged like so. One thing that's great about Paper Pumpkin is it does have like all the instructions included. The only thing you really ever need is maybe some scissors, ruler, bone folder, those kind of things you might want. But really, I've taken these kits, just grab one and take it with me. It comes with your adhesive, so we can see we have some dimensionals here, and then we have our full color instructions that it comes with. It does come with this little uh, thing here that is the stamp set, so you can see the stamp set a little bit better. Super cute little flowers and sayings that you can add. So I believe this is the stamp set that's going to be used for the stamping, but I could be wrong. We will find out. I'm going to move that out of the way. But full color instructions. Again, you can usually kind of take these kits on the way. These ones are pre-die cut images that I don't know what we're going to be doing with them, but they're die cut. You can see. Oh, that's the back side. This is the front side. Super cute. Little typewriter here. It looks like we've got a little bag, some flowers. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, very cute. Looks like it's kind of like a little window thing. From what I can see, I think we're making 3 cards, 3 of each, which is typically that, or you'll get 2 of each and 8 cards. So just kind of this depends. And then this is your background. Card bases. So we can see we have our different card bases. It looks like we've got 3 different ones. One thing else, and this one looks like it's kind of a blank. So it's kind of a confetti type paper from what I can see. And see there's kind of like little spots on there. Kind of fun. And then you always get the envelopes. And I love that the envelopes are always decorated. Seen lots of cute things that you can do with the envelopes. Obviously, alternatives, we're going to figure that out later, but we're going to kind of play with what we've got going on today. I like to give the spots away to people because I already have spots myself. um I'm not spots, I already have the ink pad, so I'm just going to grab out my ink pad to go with this. Again, we've got some more die cuts. These are probably what we're stamping on. So let's take a look at what we have going on here. One thing I like about the instructions is you have your card 1, your card 2, and card 3. And right here, it kind of shows you what you will need for each card. And I love this little typewriter one. And so we are going to just grab that one and we'll see what it tells us to do. And then maybe we'll change it a little bit here. So let's see. From what I can see, we're kind of popping the typewriter up off of what we already have here. And look how cute. This is, can you see that? See if oh, there we go. It looks like this is the little paper that's popping out of the um, typewriter here. And pop that out. And if you can see here, there's like a little slit so that this can fit inside of it. I'm guessing. I'm punching the instructions and see here really quick. Um, so it looks like the main things that we're going to be doing would be to stamp across here. And then it's saying to stamp the just a note on our little thing. And then it's going to slide in here. And I bet we're going to add, yep, a couple of these little flowers so that it pops up. So we have a little bit of dimension on it. So I'm just trying to think, what else could we kind of do with this? And it looks like we do have a little bit of linen thread that also comes with the set. I'm not seeing any linen thread on this particular card. Hang on, just looking really quick. Oh, the linen thread, it looks like, is on the little bag from what I can see here. So we're going to move these out of the way. One of the things I do like to do is, because it makes so many, I try really hard to set one of everything, if possible, aside to make a scrapbook page. I've really liked turning my paper pumpkin into a scrapbook page. It's just kind of fun, unique, um, different. Some of my other ones, the printed image has been on both sides, so it's been kind of fun that you can take and cut this and make more cards. This is a printed, it's like I said, it's like a confetti paper. So obviously we could take this, put it on a darker or a lighter, just depending on what we want to do. Um, but, and of course, this, we have these ones that oh, look, we have always for you. Sorry, just reading what some of these say. Instead of just a note, I think I am going to grab one of these other words here. And forever your friend. Does that fit on there? It looks like it will fit on there. Make sure we have going the right way. That's one of the other things is there's usually a lot of extra sayings or extra like word images that you can use. So you can use the stamp set to create other fun things. So we have that forever your friend. It also will tell you the colors. So at least it should. So it says that the colors are Calypso Coral, Darling Duckling, Gray Granite, Lost Lagoon, Pecan Pie, and Secret Sea. So, and then we have these fun um, add-on ones, which, oh, I don't know where I did with them. I know I just got them right here. You can get some dies if you want to, so we could use some of these dies to go along with it if we wanted to do some add-on things. So kind of fun on that. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp this across here, kind of like what they had shown. Where did my instructions go? These ones are very, very simple, which is nice. Sometimes it's nice to have really simple ones because they're creative and cute, but at the same time, sure, yeah, it makes it pretty easy to make them very quickly. And you notice that this one, it's behind here. So even though it doesn't go the whole length, it will cover it up enough that we're okay. But it's also clear so we can, kind of line it up, hopefully. I don't want it to go quite all the way over. So hopefully I lined it up good enough. There we go. And we're going to use some of the dimensionals. It did give us some dimensionals here. So we're going to just use some of those to pop this up. And I'm going fairly similar to what the card itself is, just because um, I hadn't had a chance to really look at it. Sometimes I really prefer to make my very first card very similar to what they have made. It just gets my creativity kind of going, and I can, oh, well, can I do this with it? Can I play with this with it? And I don't know about you, but that's kind of how I've discovered if I play around with it just a little bit. And instead of doing these where they have them here, I think I'm going to kind of have them trailing off a little bit here. So again, not really doing a whole lot different. Want to see, how many did it say? Oh, it did show both. So it does have this one as well. Not quite sure. A lot of times I will also lay everything out for all the different cards, kind of see what goes with what before I start. Um, but I want these kind of trailing down just a little bit rather than being right up on the thing. So again, quick, simple, easy. We've got our card all done, ready to go. We could add some ribbon. We could add some other different fun things, but um, a lot of times you'll see we have three of these type cards, but we have four of these. We have four of these, so it allows you to do a little bit different. A lot of times you have a little bit extra. Again, we have this fun extra stamp set. I have some kind of ideas of something I might do with this stamp set. So I will play with that and share what I come up with. If you are not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, give it a try. You can do a 1 month, you can do a month to month, you can do 3 months, you can do 12 months. I think you do get a little bit of a special um, when you choose uh, to do the three, or I think it's 3 or 12, 3, 6, 12. I think that's what it is. And it just comes to your house every month. You get a fun surprise. Sometimes they give a little bit of a sneak peek to show you what might be coming up. I know as we're moving into winter time that we usually start to get some fun fall, winter, Christmas um, ones. We've had fun Valentine ones, all kinds of, and it's not always cards. Sometimes it's a little project. Sometimes it's that's the word I'm looking for. Sometimes it is uh, like little gifts that you can give. So all kinds of fun things. Be sure to check out my website. I've got a lot of older ones on there. My Facebook page. All of those. Remember to share and to comment. And we'll see you next week for another uh, live at 7:30.